What is happening, y'all? Welcome back. Let's go to the private room. Get warmed up, see what happens next. Feeling we're about to like begin the next chapter, big story progression, stuff like that.
Thank you.
In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Well, in our world, babies are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tamara wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, she's terrible.
I thought it was pretty good,
Coming
actually.
to fully control her
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to
her
her baby.
timefall advancement.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
Bro, you were completely tone deaf. Do not crack on Sam. Guess a puppet wouldn't have vocal cords, to be fair. Part of me was thinking something was going to happen, like when she was touching her belly, it was going to accelerate and she was going to go into labor.
Hi Sam, Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling better, and now that that's settled, we're all set to continue linking up the continent. Your next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to transport you to the mission area in the Magellan. Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's high time this old girl's weaponry got a bit of an upgrade. I've gotten in touch with a researcher based in South Fort Knott for this very purpose. I'll need your help, of course, but the details can wait until we get there. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the tar currents nearby have grown unstable. It's going to be a bumpy ride. As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble on the bridge before departure. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
Probably should do some of the VR stuff, but I'll knock that out on my own at some point. It's probably like 2 or 3 new missions.
Just a little more work, and we'll have linked up the whole continent.
Allow me to reestablish our connection with the network.
And we're off.
It's not good. Looks like our patterns are shifting.
The currents just went crazy. I've lost track of my hand. It's gone.
Are we caught in a surge?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any other currents in our vicinity.
Unidentified object approaching.
Everyone brace for impact. What's wrong?
The rudder's unresponsive.
I think something's dragging us.
The connection to my hand has been severed somehow. Right now, I'm flying blind.
Dolman, do you sense anything?
No, it's not a BT.
Well, something's still pulling us
It's a
down.
mech.
Much deeper and the ship's hull won't be able to handle the pressure.
Evasive action.
Out of the way, Kitty!
It's no good. Can't break free.
Discharge tar ballast. Rapid ascent. Now!
Too risky. We have no idea where we're going to surface.
We have no choice. Open blast shields.
Big mechano.
If we don't do something, it'll crush us.
Yep. We were just talking about needing better weaponry. How did he board?
Hold it. I'm hardly a repatriate, but I'm immortal enough. Damn. When'd you start rolling with such a big crew, Sam?
Blue hands finally did something useful.
Unless you want me to blow her head off. Well. You roll back the clock and that old time fall soaked hide of yours, huh? You know I'm only here to get revenge on you and Sam. Rest of y'all really have no quarrel with, so, you know, you let me keep the two of them and y'all can fuck off. No? Oh. All wanna die together? Except for the fact that Sam's a repatriate, so can't really share in your sad fate. But before I pop him, he gets to watch me kill all y'all.
Beat his ass. Biggs is learning to control cars similar to how she does.
Ain't that a funny trick you got?
Not to the same extent, though. So he's full on just a bot.
What the fuck? A ghost mech? So he's what? Mecha Higgs?
Sir, disappointed. But I don't break that easy. So be it. It's gonna be that way. Y'all could all go down with the ship.
It's all up to you, Sam.
No time to waste. Let's head out, Sam.
Well, now's a chance to try out my
Sam, it looks
machine
like
guns.
that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech. You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp. Gear up. If you can get it to let go and drop, we're counting on...
Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Let's see. I got a assault rifle. Not really good for anti-mech. You aren't the best for anti-mech. You don't do anything against mechs. Grenade launcher does. Those work pretty well against mechs. And rocket box do. Mectopus. No! Ow! He's lasering me. Bro, it's getting destroyed. Damn. Damn. The rocket boxes, they helped. Hang on, I wanna go back. I just wanna watch the damage I did with the rocket boxes there. So the first rocket box, don't do the rocket box. Tossed out all the turrets. The turrets were tearing it apart. So first rocket box we hit for, I don't know, 5%. Second rocket box. Yeah, rocket boxes were about 5 to 10%, but the constant sustain damage was the turrets, dude. The turrets were just chunking it. Just constantly. That's crazy good. Yeah, those are definitely a those are bringing them to the boss fight type weapon. That's wild.
Great job, Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest.
Ah, damn. Yeah, quad sentry is crazy. They're just like... Alright. To go help rescue Dad. I mean, I don't need to keep that on my person at all times, though. We can let those just chill. And then I think we can set aside rocket boxes. I don't know. I like the idea of them, but the lock-on time to damage ratio isn't as high as I would like.
Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage. Unfortunately, the rest of the team Magellan wasn't so lucky. The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action. I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation. Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on after all.
Alright, well, let's take a look at the VR. I mean, honestly, that boss fight was probably supposed to take a lot longer than the time I spent on it. Could probably just squeeze the VR in. These are still done. Mastery. Ooh, we got a couple new ones. There's 2. Recover all cargo, defeat ghost mechs, and enemies bare hands. Alright. The retrieve cargo ones are just haul ass as fast as possible. Felt like that was pretty quick. Could have been faster, though. Ammo preservation, perfect stealth. Cargo damage bonus. It's okay. Don't really like a B, but... I didn't even realize I had... Actually, if I just started with a gun equipped, I'd probably be fine. Gotta be at least an A rank. I just burned through them. S rank, hell yeah. Let me retry this one. I think I can get much higher now that I like have an idea of the route. At least an A rank. Yeah, so I'd have to do it with perfect stealth to get higher than a B. Oh my god. So it's the illusion ones. I didn't get my drop kick there. Usually what I like to do with these ones is I start things off with a drop kick. And then from the drop kick you can usually grab a cargo and start swinging. But it didn't help I put the one cargo on my back. No! Trying to hit that guy. I think I might just have, with this many, I think I might have to just play this purely with parries. Parry and counterattack. Either that or go in like with power gloves. I'll give it one more try before we just back out of this one. I'm not getting my drop kick either. There we go. That time it worked. Yeah, like that one, there's a clone in the middle, but I think it's just... I think that's a clone, and then there's maybe one other clone. But they... Oh, that one's a hard one. I'd have to practice at that. I'd have to, like, pre-identify which ones are the clones. And then probably a lot of consistent running and drop kicking. Pull that one off. It's a tricky one, for sure. Either way, let's wrap up here. We will continue on with the next main mission in the next part, and I'll catch you all then.